me asking about how often I have a vision in my head in advance of the sound, and how often it's a sort of matter of finding it in the studio. And it's certainly a combination of both. But I do find that the clearer your vision is going in, the better. I mean, you're going to have enough problems in the process, and particularly if you're in the studio and money's an issue, which it usually is, unless you're recording at home, which can be one of the problems about recording at home. But usually if you have a clear vision, you're going to get some creative ideas and you're going to make adjustments. But if you don't know what you're going for, there's no end point. There's no way to reach, there's no way to know what your end point is, because you could say, well, this is cool, but maybe it'd also be cool if we did this, or maybe it'd be also cool if we did this. And I'm sure there are people who work that way, and I'm sure sometimes you come up with amazing stuff, but I do find that the more of a concrete vision you have in advance, the cheaper, better, and ultimately more creative the process is, because you're those confines of like, this is what we're doing. You can totally express yourself. I mean, it's like, use the analogy of like, whatever that's called, astrophysics versus microphysics, or what's the word I'm looking for? Nano. Inside a molecule, there's as much of a universe of space and different complexity as there is on the grand scale. So it's like, I believe in that you limit yourself, and you can, it's like a kid walking on the floor, crawling on the dirt, and, he's seeing so much detail. And then when you're an adult, you sort of see on this different kind of more macro level. But anyway, those are analogies. But the point is limitation. And if the limitation is having a clear vision, that's fine. That kind of limitation allows you to be creative within that vision in a way that I think is as limitless as saying, I can do anything I want once I get in the studio and I'll just figure it out. I think that's actually often more of a hindrance than having a focused vision.